We are back this morning with a musical duo some of you may have caught at Cornhill. They are Left on Red. Kelly Halloran and Leah Alonso have two shows coming up this week that you can catch, and they join us here on Good Day Rochester. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Tell me how you two first came together. Leah, start with you.
Well, we started playing in the New York City subways. That's sort of how we met in another band at a jam, and then we just thought, like, let's just start playing in the subways. Kelly was already playing the subways, and I wanted to do it too.
Yeah.
And so Kelly kind of taught me how to play in the subways, and in the subways we formed our band.
What's that experience like in the subways? Because that's where I feel like so many artists get their start, and it's just a chance to, I mean, it's an audience that's kind of walking by, and you have to capture their attention.
You have, 1 to 3 minutes, maybe not even. Maybe you have 30 seconds before a train comes. And you've got to feature something that's gonna, maybe be something that someone enjoys or make them stop and listen. So it's a wild experience. It's different from anything else that we do performance-wise.
So there's something that drew you two together, obviously. Talk about kind of like your style of music and what brought you guys together, you think?
It was really just a very natural chemistry. I think it was like a psychic soul musical connection. Honestly, like sometimes it's so rare to have that we just can kind of understand what the other is thinking and anticipate what the other is going to play, and we just harmonize really well together, and it was like that. It just was like that
from the start.
Yeah. Describe your sound for people. I know that's like a difficult question, and it could be all over the place, right?
We should be able to do that. I would say it's folk rock.
Okay.
As an overall way to describe it, but the songs, the lyrics themselves, and the different themes that we write about are very different from what we typically hear. We have a song called Shop that's about America's addiction to retail. We have a song called High Heel Blues about, wearing high heels all day and regretting it.
Yeah.
So there's some themes, to deal with women's empowerment and just kind of alternative lifestyles and things like that. And musically, you got the fiddle and you got guitar, and I would say overall the genre's folk rock.
Yeah. Talk about what it's like touring now and being able to perform in front of crowds. The pandemic was difficult on so many people, but especially artists. Leah, being back in front of a crowd and what it was like at Cornhill this weekend, just being able to bring your art to people and connect in person.
Being able to perform again live in front of especially here at Cornhill, there was the most receptive audience, all ages, seeing people dance. It's so happy again, it's such a gift to be able to just share music live. It's invigorating. It's like, that's all I want to do, it reminds me, because I forgot how much I love, even though it's rigorous, because you do a show after show every night and then get up early, come on TV. It's like, it's a lot, but it's like when you're doing what you love, it's just, you feel right. You feel right. So then so much of our music's about being authentic and just finding the happy thing in your life that you want to have more of. So I just feel just so grateful for the opportunity to perform live again.
There's a passion that fuels you when you're on stage,
it is.
right? And that engagement with the audience. Talk about that for you as well. What's it like when you're up there on a stage?
I think a lot of it comes from our experiences playing in the subways. It's all about connecting with people and being a part of their day and trying to share a moment and have a moment. And it's been heightened by the fact that we had a year and a half of not being able to do it. And I think definitely for me, and Leah probably as well, part of our identity sort of got lost in that year of COVID. And it's coming back now, and it feels so good, and it's just a really special experience for us, and hopefully for the people who come and see us.
I was going to say, it's part of who you are, and not being able to perform for a year and a half, 2 years in person in front of people takes a toll, right? Because you're not doing what you love. Talk about, we have about a minute, and then we're going to take a break, and I know you guys are going to perform for us a bit later in the show. Talk about what people can expect from these upcoming shows.
Well, they can expect to feel energized, because our music's very high energy, and just the joy of what we do it's the best experience live because it's spontaneous. You just never know what song we're gonna dip into, you know, what we're gonna sing about. We make up songs on stage sometimes, interact with the crowds. You know, I see someone with like a pink shirt and it starts a song about someone with a pink shirt.
I love it. Very improvisational as well. All right, 2 shows coming up, Smokin' Hot Chicks in Fairport and Lovin' Cup in Henrietta. We're gonna give you the information on those and get a performance. That is still ahead. Local headlines coming up next though. Forecast, isolated showers out there today, but not a bad day. Overall temperatures in the low 80s. All right, we're back with the musical duo Left on Red. You may have seen them at Cornhill, and they've got 2 more shows coming up. Oh, so tonight, Smokin' Hot Chicks, Fairport, that's at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, Lovin' Cup in Henrietta at 7 o'clock, but we get a preview now from these ladies. Take it away.
Thank you.
There's a path worn down by 1,000 feet, someone else defined for me. It's easy just to fall in line. People do it all the time, but a tiny voice inside my head says, what if I go left on red? Left on red, you can't stop me from being who I wanna be. I made my choice, I will not die. With my dreams inside, I'll walk where heroes tread. Left on red. Every day we face the sun around the world, one by one. The truth is all we really need to come into this world and leave. Danger lives in being led. Freedom Street is left on red. Left on red, you can't stop me from being who I wanna be. I made my choice, I will not die. With my dreams inside, I'll walk where heroes tread. Left on red. I won't cheat or lie or steal to take a path I do not feel. I pledge with my last living breath, even when I'm scared to death. Left on red, you can't stop me from being who I wanna be. I made my choice, I will not die. With my dreams inside, I walk where heroes tread. You know I won't be led. Left on red.
Yes! All right, you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
What? I know I asked you earlier to describe your sound, but hearing it is just so cool. Such a unique vibe, and your voices together. Awesome, awesome. Such a pleasure having you guys on Good Day Rochester this morning. We got 30 seconds left. You want to play us out? Do you mind?
Right. This is called Found.
Awesome.
Never fit in, got a thicker skin. Doubted myself, put my life on the shelf. That was my biggest sin. How do I start with a broken heart?